Guys, girls, goblins, guess who's back? It's me and your boy Martin. We're back. We've got another jam-packed week full of anime. But we're saying goodbye to a couple of shows. Next week, we're saying goodbye to a couple more shows. So towards the end, stick around. We'll have a chit-chat and just let you know what's coming up for us and what you can expect.
Yep.
However,
Yes.
big event happened this weekend. Two of my best mates and long-time viewers and number one supporters of the poddy and the channel, Grant and Axel, joined me and Martin to Demon Slayer Infinity Castle. We went to the cinema on Sunday night to watch it.
Brilliant.
It started really late. We had work in the morning. Every single one of us was scared we'd fall asleep. Thankfully, none of us did. So we're not that old yet, but we thought we'd chat about Demon Slayer straight off the bat because it was sick, mate. It was good. It was great. So
It was really good, yeah.
yeah. So
Really
firstly, Ufotable, however you pronounce it, they did not mess around with this movie. It is wild, mate. The castle itself is wild. It's shifting layouts, like almost it's alive, isn't it? And you do get that sense of it being a trap and a maze, and it does pull you in, and it's so like it's visually pleasing. The battles in this movie are fantastic, especially Gyu and Tanjiro versus Akaza. That fight, especially, as everything you'd want from Demon Slayer. It's fluid, it's brutal. There's so many emotional moments on it. There's some funny moments on it from Tanjiro. There's some really, it's an all-round sort of like everything you think of Demon Slayer, it is embodied within that fight in this movie.
I think our best scene from the whole film though is a bit. By the way, this is spoilers. If you haven't watched the film,
Heavy spoilers for the movie. Probably should have specified that.
But the bit where Akaza makes his entrance, where he comes flying through all the floors,
pinging down.
He looks up, doesn't he? Like looks at Tanjiro. I was like, oh boy,
yeah, it calls him weak or something, and he's like, weak.
Yeah.
It's that weak one or whatever. But it's around. What was it, 2.5 hours or something?
It is 2.5 hours, yeah.
There were parts where I did feel it was long. The momentum does dip in certain areas. Like some bits, it's not that it's. Some parts seem a little bit spread out, don't they? Like you could have probably condensed it a little bit. Some flashbacks do feel like they do always seem to come as well after like a really big moment, like a really big massive action, like set piece sequence, which sometimes can like throw you off a little bit and can be a little bit jarring. We understand that some backstories are needed at those sort of areas, but it was especially with the first one. I can't remember the guy's name now, but with the insect woman, I can't remember her name now. Shinobu or whatever her name is. That her?
Yeah, Shinobu.
With her, like some of the moments in there, that fight was great. Everything that was led up to that, and her moves and everything she was doing, obviously what she was fighting for, fantastic. But there was just some parts where I just think it's because I don't really know him as a demon. Maybe I didn't find him as compelling as obviously Akaza, but we've got a hatred towards him because of what happened on the Mugen train. So we know what he's about, and we know what we need to do to stop him, or we know we need to stop him. We don't know how to, and we figure out it's a bit more difficult to stop him than we originally anticipated. But apart from the length of it, and obviously some slow moments, overall, it's fantastic. Like the Akaza backstory, especially, is very long, isn't it? It is very, very long. However,
yeah, that's right.
I've really enjoyed that. I loved how they handled his backstory. And with Demon Slayer, you get obviously like these really, really powerful villains. And Akaza is in particular is quite a scary villain, isn't he? Like he's super strong. Like as again, what I say, Mugen Train style, mate. He's a beast, isn't he?
He's my favourite. Well, he was my favourite of the demons. Such a great villain. But yeah, the backstory kind of brought him more to life a bit. And I do agree, like, some of the backstories in the show, I wasn't really too bothered about. Obviously, some things are answered, like with Zenitsu's backstory and stuff, about why what was on the letter that he received and stuff like that, which I
Yeah.
thought was really good. But I think going into the next film, we're getting more backstories, aren't we?
Oh, we'll get loads more for everyone else. Obviously, there's more characters, isn't there? But like with the Akaza one, like we get to know his past, what he lost, like the reasons he became what he is, and the moment when he remembers, obviously, like he's human and his regrets, and finally, obviously, makes a specific choice. But like, I find myself really, really feeling for him, even knowing obviously he's done monstrous things. But it's risky to make like, I think, to make like a villain sympathetic or seem sympathetic in those sort of circumstances. But it lands in this, mate. It really does. They've done such a good job with it. And as I say, I proper felt sorry for him, mate. There's like a particular scene in the flashbacks where he's basically been taken in by this guy called, I think his name was Kaiso or something. I can't remember how to pronounce it. But he has his own dojo. He's got no students because he's got like this rival neighbouring sort of like dojo / family that don't do the same thing as him, but they like pushing people away, and he's just like a handyman essentially. So he's got no students, and he decides to take Akaza in. Obviously, who's homeless. He's got no family or anything at this point, and he's got a daughter who's like really ill, and he agrees to train Kaza in turn that he's got to look after his daughter essentially, and he looks after his daughter for years and years and years, and they fall in love, and they go to get married, but they get poisoned. So Kaizo and his daughter, they both get poisoned while Akaza's away by this rival neighbour. And he just goes mad, like ballistic, and he murks off 20 plus blokes, mate. Like, it's so sick in it, that sequence is. He's literally punching like their heads out off the bodies and all sorts, and he like, this bare people, mate.
It's like 67 people getting murked off.
Yeah, it's a ridiculous amount of people.
Do you remember the bit where he walks in there? He walks in there and he sees that guy straight away. He goes, boom, and the guy's like dead, mate.
Done for instant.
In the cinema, I was like, that was sick, that one.
But then he goes back to his old dojo in this like really emotional state, and Muzan Jackson's there, and Muzan just literally puts his hand clean through his head, mate, murks him off instantly. But like, there's like this moment where this like little bit of blood runs down his face like a teardrop, and it looks like a tear running down his face, and I was like, mate, like I proper feel so sorry for this kid. Like, I really do felt like his backstory got me, mate. I was like, this is so good. However, there's a thing about it, isn't there, about fireworks. And in the Mugen Train movie, he stands on the roof and he looks up, doesn't he? There's like a scene or something where he looks up. I don't know if it's in the. I think it's in the movie. It might have been in the season, but he's on this roof and he looks up because there's fireworks going off, and that explains obviously why he's compelled by these fireworks. And it's nice that they had that like years. That's come out a few years ago now, like. And they've tied it in, they've linked it in, and it's obviously worked really well. And now let's get on to something that Martin definitely enjoyed in this movie. Zenitsu, mate. I must admit, I've never been a massive Zenitsu fan through the entire series. He's had some funny parts, but all in all, I find him somewhat annoying compared to some of the other characters. But my God, does he shine in this film, mate. Does he shine in this movie, mate. He's locked in, bro. When he got that letter at the end of the season, mate, he's locked in, bro, isn't he?
Just go back to Akaza quickly. Yeah, that whole backstory, and with the fireworks as well. Obviously, he starts to remember during the fight, doesn't he, with Tanjiro. Obviously, they don't actually kill him, do they? They don't actually kill him. But
do you want to tell him about the dead funny bit in it?
You mean the way he announces he's going to chop his head off?
Cats. Well, there's that, and then when they do chop his head off.
Oh, the cat's butthole, yeah. The bit that shocked me in the cinema, though, you know, when he gets his head chopped off and then he grabs his head and starts putting it back on.
Yeah, and he starts putting it back on to regenerate.
What?
He's a beast, mate. He's so good.
Yeah, there's a bit where he gets his head chopped off and his neck looks like a cat's butthole, as you said.
Yeah, it looks like a cat's bumhole, but the funny part is, yeah, like, it's obviously, if he had a head, he'd be turning it around, but it's just his bit of neck just slightly turning. It's so funny. But essentially, because he remembers all this stuff, he sacrifices himself, doesn't he, really?
When he does that move that killed Rengoku on himself, was that you just see his body in bits, don't you? Like, oh, mate, what a character. I knew in my heart he was always going to get killed off because he's the villain, but Yeah,
Yeah.
that scene
To
was
add
good.
to it,
That
though,
scene was good.
he actually regenerates his entire head,
Yeah,
but
but
his
but then
memories aren't the same,
yeah,
are they?
yeah. Then he literally started to take his own life to be
Yeah.
with his
To
wife or
his wife and his
and his dad as well.
his
His
family,
dad
isn't it?
was
It's his family,
yeah.
isn't it? Like, yeah, that entire part was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. So many people
Yeah,
saying that Demon Slayer's like overrated. It's not very good. Like, fair enough. Everyone's got their own opinions, but you cannot deny that this movie wasn't good. Like, the animation's fantastic. I thought the storytelling was fantastic, especially with Okada and stuff like that. Like, his backstory was really, really compelling, I thought. And if that was in like another anime and someone had a similar backstory to that, everyone would be like, "Oh, it's peak, it's peak." Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was really good.
but it just like the backstory. Obviously, with the Demon Slayer backstories, when there's like there's a backstory coming, you know it's going to be like proper emotional,
It's just
proper
tragic.
depressing. Yeah, a tragic backstory. But what makes the characters, mate? I mean, Akaza
Yeah.
was a beast
I feel
as a
like
demon.
with this sort of world that they're living in, with demons and all that sort of thing, it's hard to like not have a
Not have the
tragic,
yeah,
like, not
maybe
something tragic's gonna happen at some point, isn't it, in your
yeah.
life? Like, it's not just like a normal world. But
But
yeah,
like I mentioned, backstories Zenitsu.
yeah, Zenitsu's. So essentially, Zenitsu, um, you meet
Is
like his
it,
adoptive brother or whatever he is, and he like this guy
mm,
Kai was Kaigaku or something. His name is, I think it was, who is an upper demon, and they have this not a massively long fight, but they have this like fight, and you see a bit of their backstory. And obviously they've got like this old man who cared for them, and he was like, oh, he's always favoriting using it to blah blah blah, and it was completely the opposite. This guy was crushed when Kaigaku went away and became a demon, and all this stuff like sort of stuff happened.
yeah.
And the problem is this guy Zenitsu only knows the first form of lightning breathing or whatever it is. This guy knows all of the other forms, but he doesn't know the first form. He can't learn the first form.
It's
So they're having
about
this big
six. Is it
fight.
six forms, isn't there? Six forms,
There's
isn't
six forms, so he knows
it?
2 to 6. Zenitsu only knows the first one. It's the only one he ever could learn.
Yeah.
And they're having this massive long out fight, and you get this part near the end, don't you? Zenitsu, mate. I'll let you tell them, mate. I'll let you tell them.
So basically, it looks like an elevator shaft. It isn't, but there's a bit where it's got to end it all. And Zenitsu literally he uses fire lightning breathing seventh form, which is that all new. He had learnt this move on his
He's
own. He
created it himself. What a
he's
beast.
created it himself. Obviously, the demon doesn't know what hit him, and literally comes up. He comes up this like shaft thing. It's like a dragon, like a lightning dragon, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
sick.
a lightning dragon, and literally chops the demon's head off. And I was like, "What? So good, mate."
Yeah,
Talk about the lightning now.
it was awesome, mate. It was really phenomenal. Like
Yeah,
watching that on the big screen, mate. Like, we're gonna go watch Chainsaw Man comes out at the end of October. We're the same fall that. So me, Axel, Grant, Martin, we're all gonna go watch the Chainsaw Man movie as well. Because mate, that's the first proper anime movie I've seen in the cinema, and I'm hooked, mate. Anyone that ever comes to the cinema now, I'm there, mate. It was so sick watching that on the
yeah.
big screen.
I was a bit nervous though because obviously I had a massive drink. It was about me. I had a recliner chair, mate. I was like, "This is it, mate. I'm done. I'm done in, mate." I thought I'm gonna need a wee halfway through.
Mate, it got towards
I
the
was fine,
end.
mate. I survived it.
Got towards the end and I checked my phone and I looked at the time and I was like, probably got about 15 minutes left of this. I like crossed my legs, mate, because I needed a wee. I was like, I'm gonna hold it, mate. I'm gonna hold it. Like, I can't go. But yeah, we all survived.
You think
There
about
was a
water.
point in the middle of the movie where I had to recline my chair up a bit because I felt my eyes like my blinks were getting
I
longer.
did as well.
So I was like
Yeah,
that,
I did.
and I was like, right, I better recline my chair up. And then something sick had happened, and then it wake you up straight away. You're like, oh my, this is. But yeah, it was late. We didn't get out till like 11 o'clock or something, wasn't it? So
It was a really good film, though. Really good film. That bit as well, where because obviously they're running through the Infinity Castle, different members with different members, and the crows are obviously
Oh, they're so
announcing
funny
people's
though.
death. And when they announced the death of, was it what's her
Shinobu.
name? Shinobu, yeah.
Yeah,
And like,
I think that's her name.
yeah, proper hits like Tanjiro, and he's like running. He's like thinking about all the memories he had with her and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
and obviously the kids, the younger girls that was back at obviously at Demon Slayer
Yeah,
Corp or whatever it's called, like those younger girls who looked up to those two women who have now both sadly perished. But also the hype, mate, when it's like Zenitsu's defeated Upper Demon, blah blah blah.
yeah,
Like Gyu and Tanjiro have defeated Upper Demon, blah blah. Like when they're shouting all these things out, you got to shout out to the kids as well. Those young ones who are drawing the maps, who have got like the things and they're like using the power to see through the crows, and they're like drawing the map of the Infinity Castle. And then at the end, it starts changing, and he's like, "Oh, mate, what is happening, bro?"
but you noticed there as well, like Tengen and is it Rengoku's dad, is it, or his brother or whatever? Are they guarding that house like where all the kids are? Mate, that's going to get attacked, mate. That is definitely going to get attacked. Muzan is going to send demons to attack that house
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh, he's got to,
That's
mate.
yeah.
It'd be sick.
But yeah, I can't wait though. I can't wait. But the crows, mate. Crows are they're doing their part in this film. Though they're doing their part, and it's
Yeah.
sounded funny as well. You know, when they're like announcing stuff, and that bit at the end where like they're on the floor like all knackered from fighting the cars, and then the crows like, "Don't die." It sounds so funny. It sounds so funny.
But yeah, there's one part that
Yeah.
Martin mentioned as well. There's like a part in the fight where Tanjiro's like just proper. Gyu's getting dead annoyed with him. Gyu's like, right. The car's like, what is your name? I want to know the name of the person I'm fighting, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, I'm not going to tell my name to a demon. And Tanjiro runs and goes, Gyu! And he's like, oh, so your name's Gyu? And he's like, what are you doing, mate? Why have you told him my name? Or the other one where he's like he's in his head, Gyu's like, oh, Tanjiro, you're going to cut his head off now while you've got the chance. And Tanjiro just shouts, right, I'm going to cut your head off now. And he's like, what are you doing, bro? Just like... Oh, yeah.
That bit though, where he like grabs his head and starts putting it back on, me. That was.
It was
I
cool,
was
wasn't
like,
it?
what? I think I hear people in the cinema like, what is going on?
Yeah, it
here?
was cool. But like
That is
Axel was
mad.
saying as well, like it's like your classic trope, isn't it? Like Tanjiro's all of a sudden remembered something that his dad did when he was like a kid,
Yeah.
and that's what's helped him defeat the big bad. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm very, very excited for the next one to come out now. No official dates yet. People on TikTok and YouTube keep kicking off at me because I didn't include it in my movies of 2027. It's not officially been announced for 2027, so I can't put it in there just in case it gets people's hopes up and it gets delayed or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that's Demon Slayer. If you've not seen it, I think you're probably shit out to look now, to be honest with you. I think it was only in the cinema for like 3 days, but it's on all your little pirate websites, I think now, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it'll probably be coming to Crunchyroll and streaming. If it's not already out, to be fair, which I don't think it is, but it'll be coming out soon.
Yeah, it won't be
As soon
long,
as
will
it's
it?
out, I'm going to rewatch it in dub. Watched it in sub first time. I'm just going to rewatch it in dub just to see what it's like, because I do like the dub cast, to be fair, but because we're used to the Japanese cast, aren't we now? Because we watched obviously the last season all in Japanese. It just made sense to go and experience it in its true form, so to speak.
In the dubbed as well, Akaza's mentor is Channing Tatum. That's why you want to watch it, isn't it?
Yeah, big Channing Tatum, mate.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll rewatch it in dubbed as well, mate.
It's dead funny. I saw Grant. I went to the shop where Grant works the other day. I think it was yesterday. I was like, he was like, yeah, Channing Tatum's in it. Like, I didn't even notice Channing Tatum. He was like, yeah, because we watched it in Japanese. I was like, oh, fucking hell, yeah, we did, didn't we? I was like, that'll be why I didn't notice Channing Tatum. But I was a little bit apprehensive. I was a bit nervous and stuff at first because I thought, fucking hell, it's 2.5 hours. We've got to be reading the subtitles and stuff on a big screen. But it was fine. Like, it really worked. Yeah. I think it helps because it was on such a big screen. Yeah, you saw. You know, when you recline a chair like that as well, you just saw all of it, didn't you? Like, it was really sick.
But yeah, I did find myself falling asleep at one point, but I just started munching on the sweets I brought. I was like, yeah, mate, I brought all these sweets. I need to get these down me up.
I just had to ping the Pringles open, mate. It's like munching down.
But yeah, they're definitely up for Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, any
That's gonna
movie
be
that
a good
comes
one.
out. So we've got about what? It probably is going to be about 2027, to be fair, and then we'll probably get another one 2029, which is what everyone originally anticipated them being. It'd be nice. I did see one rumor that we might get one next year because it's been so successful. They might bring it forward. I think the budget was like 20 million for the movie, and it's done like 500.
500.
It's done like 500
Yeah.
million or something.
That's it. Yeah,
So
500 million
it's
plus straight away. Like,
it's made some pee like straight away.
I think it made more than the Pokemon film. I think that's what I read. Like the movie,
Yeah.
one of their big movies. It made more than that, so it's topped that straight away.
Yeah,
That's mad, isn't it?
I think what, like the original Pokemon movie.
It was what I can't remember which film it was.
It must
but
be,
it was
mate.
like,
It must be. The first
yeah,
Pokemon movie was massive, wasn't it?
yeah.
But with this, I feel like
Cinema.
people, obviously there's more adults, isn't there? We're going to be probably watching it. Whereas it was like, if you watched a Pokemon movie as a kid, you're like hoping your mum and dad would take you. Whereas with this, it's like, no, I'm going. Like, I don't have to wait for my mum and dad to take me to the cinema. I'm just going to the cinema.
I remember how big like Pokemon was when it first came out, though. Like, and having the movie.
Oh, mate.
Mate,
Unreal. I've still got my
Because-
ancient Mew card. It's upstairs, I think. I got when we went to the cinema.
like a shrine.
It's in like a top loader like thing. But yeah, you got like a card. I think it was the Ancient Mew. Or was the Ancient Mew with the VHS?
I saw on eBay I was going to get it.
Yeah, it's not expensive.
Like
It's not worth a lot. Yeah, it's like it's not none of it's in English or anything because it's like hieroglyphs and stuff. But yeah, it's like it's like a memory to me, and it looks really sick, and I love it. So yeah. But right, let's get on to some of our episodic anime. Shall we get Lord of Mysteries on the tables, mate? Because it's the last episode of the season. Episode 13, Lord of Mysteries. Big finale here. Last episode left us hanging a little bit, didn't it? Things were looking proper rough, mate, that last episode. That dodgy woman, mate. But yeah, there's quite a bit happened. As always, going to be spoilers for the last episode. If you've not seen it, then yeah, move on a little bit. But I just can't believe they had us, mate, mourning Klein's death for a solid 10 minutes. And he's not even dead, mate. He's back to life.
Yeah, it's
life,
mad.
He's like moved to a new city though, hasn't he? Like, I wondered if this is what this show would be like, where it's like he's going to tackle one town/city at a time. So he's like, I've done this one. I'm going to move to this city now and go there, and then I'm going to move to this city. I'm going to do this. Like, is he going to get murked off at the end of every season and come back as somebody else or something?
Yeah, it's but we do find out who's behind it all and stuff, and obviously he's this mastermind. Obviously, he's following him to this new place called Backlund. Sounds a bit dodgy, but
it is dodgy, though.
Backlund sounds proper dodgy, but yeah, this episode starts with
is it Ince or something? His name is Ince Zangwell or something like that. I can't remember how to pronounce it.
Is it Ingalls, isn't it?
It's got a weird ass name, hasn't it? This bloke.
Yeah. But yeah, the fight starts off with that Magas woman, or whatever her name is. Magus. Yeah, she's literally like proper going for him, isn't she? She's like, oh mate, like a massive blob of fucking monster things coming at him. The Nighthawk's got to do nothing to stop her. And literally, she pretty murks most of them off, doesn't she? I think she cuts like Fly's heart at one point. That
scene with like all the fallen Nighthawks and stuff was like mad, wasn't it? It's proper sick, man. I was like, what?
Yeah. So in this scene, we have like Leonard. He gets the blood vessel artifact off Klein, and he's like trying to catch her in it. She's like proper darting round. Then they decide to Dunn's like, we better fight her in the memorial hall. It'd be better to fight her there because. And then the fight continues into there, but the animations are proper good as well. Like the animations again, we've said it all season, but this big fight scene that we have, showing them using their different abilities, using artifacts to try and seal and suppress this monster. Proper good, but then Leonard and Klein get murked off, don't they? Well, they get murked off, but they get gravely wounded. And then
Klein technically does get murked off, to be fair.
Yeah, at the end, yeah. But
just not by this one.
So they get knocked back, and then the child's about to be born, and you see all this like lightning filling the skies of Tengen. Like when lightning fills the skies, mate, you know it's freaking a bad sign, mate. That is a bad sign. And obviously, knowing that his time's running out, Dun steps up. He knows time's running out to save Tengen. Steps up, mate. He takes his own heart out, puts it in a box, mate, of the ashes of
Savage, mate, that was, wasn't it?
Saint Selena's ashes. Yeah, he puts his, and then we have this beautiful scene, mate. Beautiful scene. The room fills with like blue flowers in it. We see Neil again, and all these like dead Nighthawks like surrounding Dun, like giving him his power. But yeah, good scene, mate. And by doing this, he kind of like captures the monster, and then Klein throws his like sun charm, mate. Murks them both off, mate. The baby and the mother. But then a sad scene. Dun is dead. He falls down. He's like, "Yeah, we saved Tengen."
It's done, bro.
It's done. Is done in, mate. Done in is done in, mate. But yeah, it's really sad, mate, because I think Dun was probably one of the good characters of the show. Neo's obviously the top man, but Dun was great also. He dies thinking about his friends and his bird, that Daly, whatever her name is. As you do.
Stop.
And then some dude, Assassin's Creed style, pops his hand through the back of Klein, rips his heart out, mate. He's dead as well.
R.I.P. to you, mate.
But we find out this guy's like the mastermind behind it all. He was there to try and take the ashes, Saint Selena's ashes, because we find out that he stole this like special artifact from the church of the Evernight goddess, which is like a quill. And anything you write down this quill, it comes true. So all this chaos.
It's got the death note,
basically, yeah. So all this like chaos in Tengen has been caused by this man, this Engels fella, and obviously his plans changed throughout the episodes because the disturbances of like the Nighthawks and Klein and stuff. But basically, his end goal was to like become this like demigod by consuming his ashes. And obviously now he's still around, mate, and he's gone to that backbone place now, so he's still knocking about if we're going into season 2. But yeah, we have this massive emotional scene of a funeral just to find out that Klein's still alive.
Just find out Klein knocking about.
And I know Ian was crying at this bit, but
resurrected through grave fog, hasn't he, mate?
Yeah, bloody hell, Klein. Yeah, but he's come back. Yeah, he's come back. And we have this scene where I felt bad for Klein's sister, to be honest. Sister and his brother. Like, because they think he's dead. They think he's brown bread. He's outside the house looking in the window, mate. Like, from across the street, obviously, not like.
Dead weird, mate. Proper weirdo. Got forehead on the window.
In the bushes, like, looking around. But yeah, it was. I don't know when season 2 is coming out, but
yeah, it's like it shows up as like clown, doesn't he? To see his family and stuff. I thought that was quite heartbreaking, really, for him, wasn't it? But yeah, like it's cool.
And also his sister needed cheering up because she was like proper in the dumps, and this clown was like representing like him trying to like
make her laugh
bring her spirits up and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know if season 2 is coming out. Watching this show on pod is it's been different, and it's been different from what we usually watch.
I mean, Klein's got no identity. Dun's done. We've got that Incy, whatever his name is, Quillman. He's going to be an issue next season. And the world just feels even bigger.
So you've got that Angles guy with the quill or whatever, but you also got that other guy who put the monster baby in his missus, so he's still knocking about.
He's dodgy, he is, mate. He's a pal.
So he's with that Angles guy, so 2 guys to take down next season. But I don't know when season 2 is coming out. But yeah.
I reckon this is going to be coming out until like 2030 something, mate, so God knows.
Why is that the sudden?
Yeah, honestly, it's going to be like 7 seasons or something. It's too far, mate.
Imagine that guy survives the whole of it.
It's too far, mate.
That angles, guys, survives all of it.
Right at the end, Neil's there just chilling, mate.
He needs to be brought back to life, mate.
Yeah, he is, mate. He's gone back to that new city where Klein's going, pal. Klein's going to just see him in a bath one day. We're like, what are you doing at bath, mate? Neil, get out of my bath, pal.
I thought Tingham guy was like the main city, but it turns out it's not.
Yeah.
Backnode sounds like a right dodgy
Small
place,
time.
mate.
Like Birmingham. Shithole, mate.
Yeah, all these Americans are like, let's go to Birmingham. Or Birmingham.
Birmingham. Like not in Alabama, pal. Sweet home Alabama, mate. Well, it's not far off, to be fair. But let's I wanna kick it off straight to Dandadan, mate, because I've had some sad news today, mate. That Dandadan next season, I think we've got one episode left.
Oh, tell him after. Let's do the episode first, then tell him, innit?
Yeah, so let's talk about Dandadan season 2, episode 11. I'm pretty sure we've got one more episode after this.
It is, yeah, one more episode.
Is it one or two?
It's got to be how this episode ends, mate.
I mean, like, I don't know if it's 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
Right, you kick it off. I'm gonna have a look.
So basically, it carries on from last episode. We've got this massive kaiju, number 8 now. This massive kaiju chasing them, the space kaiju, and straight away, the team has to prioritize saving the fat nerd dude because it's done in for stamina, mate. It's done.
Also, we've got one episode left.
Okay. It's done in for stamina, mate. It's coughing up a lung. So Silky distracts this big kaiju, and obviously the others try and attempt to retreat to Momo's house. We find out this beast can breathe like electricity, blasts a few beams on the street and buildings. My question to you, though, is where is everyone? It's blasting these buildings. It's blasting these buildings. There's a massive Godzilla in the town, mate, and no one's knocking about, mate.
Well, if it's a kaiju, is it like, you know, some of the other times where like the sky goes because the sky goes black, they end up in these like different like other dimensions, like, you know, in the school.
I don't know, but
in the school, like, they were swimming for ages in that other like world type thing. They go into like a different dimension, don't they? And then they came out, they're all like naked on the floor, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I think it might just be like that. But this is a full-on Mecha Godzilla. This is, bro.
Yeah, but if that was the case though, when they get back to the house, it's the same thing, isn't it? It's not the skies. It's not like a different. You know what I mean?
That's just what I assume, because I think they mentioned like the sky's gone really black or something, haven't they? But it's what makes me laugh about this though is like what makes it seem realistic in the sense of how they react to stuff is that they've seen loads of aliens, loads of ghosts, but they're still always shit scared of everything. Like they always run away from it, don't they? Like,
we see a bit more Silky in this one, don't we? We see her skills in battle.
Yeah, such a sick.
Flying around the buildings like a Spider-Man.
On Spider-Man, isn't it? Yeah.
With a helmet, with a hair.
I still find it funny how Okarun's like we haven't had an entire like episode about him training, and he's basically still Momo's horse. She just rides on his back.
Even I makes a return when a load of fat sweat. The fat nerd sweat hits Gigi in the face.
Mate, that scene was so funny. That one. It's just flicked his double chin sweat, didn't he, mate? The way they animated that was so over the top, but so funny.
It's what Gigi says, is like, you leaked on me. Do you want to be butchered? What? You leaked on me. What way to put it? What choice of words?
Well,
but
yeah.
There's a bit. He launches his bag. He launches his bag, doesn't he, like into the distance. It whacks the kaiju on the back of the head, doesn't it?
He nails it straight through the wall, doesn't he? Like a mile out.
He just like throws it in anger, doesn't he? Like throws it in anger. It whacks the kaiju on the back of the head.
About 800 miles an hour, mate. Gonks in one, pal. But yeah,
it flicks the next scene. He's bag hits him on the back of the head.
I just think it's funny though. The kaiju's like, it's solid, isn't it? This one is. They can barely touch it. Shooting electric out of its horn, like camouflaging. They're like, everyone's so dysfunctional. They have no idea what they're doing. Like, they're just, but it's like, you see, like Gigi's back me, just smacking him in the head and saving them was so unexpected, wasn't it?
But when they do get him down, when they do get the kaiju down, like working together, he goes invisible, doesn't he? He goes camouflage style. So they're like looking around for, look, where's he gone? And he nearly murks off Ira, doesn't he? Nearly murks off Ira. But there's that bit where Momo saves both of them with their hands.
Yeah.
It's like a bubble in it, and then like the kaiju's like trying to clap him, like trying to scotch him, and he's like floating through like a bubble. Like, whoa. Yeah, it's funny.
Oh, it's so sick. It's obviously they lead it back to they get back to the house, and mate, this stuff the house is made of. It basically, if you imagine something, it will change into it. So the fat guy's like, "Oh, this is me. I love sci-fi." He's imagined some like mad robot, but its design has been taken from Momo's mind, so it's just a big Buddha with like a Gundam like thing on his head. Proper made me laugh. Like, what is this?
It's the bit where like they're all like sitting there like, does anyone know how to work this? And they're just like sitting there.
They had like their own Infinity Castle moment as well, didn't they? Because like they kept falling through floors and stuff into it. It's like, what? In my head, I was like, dong, like just proper laughing. But Evil Eye as well. This must be the day that I'm fighting him, and he's like, no, it's not Tuesday, mate. It's like, ah.
What I love is as well, like we call him Fat Nerd, Momo calls him Pervert. I think he's mentioned his name a couple of times.
He mentioned his name, but I can't remember it, mate. It's just Fat Nerd, isn't he?
I know he's going to be like a character throughout the. I think he's going to be a character throughout the story now.
He's got to be now, hasn't he? Mate, the way they animated him flinging his fat double chin sweat on him was so good.
He's just a fat uncle, isn't he, mate? That's what it is.
Oh, mate. Proper funny that was.
Anyway, the episode ends with them all sitting in this robot that they don't know how to control, and the kaiju closing in. So I'm assuming that the finale next episode is going to be the big fight between Gundam Buddha and the space kaiju.
His name's Kinta.
I'm
just googling it. Some of the fucking screenshots that come up are so funny, mate. It's just him like that. Mate, I put in Kinta, and the first thing that came up was Kinta 10 gallon. 10 gallon wiener, mate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, jokes. So funny, mate. But yeah, that's Dandadan episode 11. Sad news is, it's going to be at least 2027 till we see season 3 of Dandadan. Because obviously they're working on I think they're working on the Ghost in the Shell thing. A couple of other bits as well I think they're working on. And the reason we got these ones so close together is because they animated them together. They animated like a 2-core like season essentially, so it would be like 24 episodes or whatever, but they just split it into 2. I'm assuming a bit like what Fire Force has done, but instead of, and Sakamoto Days, I guess, in a sense, but instead of having it labelled as part 1, part 2, just have season 1, season 2 sort of thing. So yeah, it's going to be, hopefully do the same for the next season, so we get another 24 episodes in like 2027. That's a minimum, at least 2027. So it could be like, mate. It's anime, innit? It could be 2030, bro, before we see it again. That's actually depressing, mate. Right.
Talking about movies earlier at the cinema. Are you interested in seeing that JJK movie, isn't it? Because it's like part of season 2. I think it's the first part of season 3.
I think it's like a recap movie type thing, isn't it?
But does it? I think it shows a bit of the season 3 in it as well.
Is it like one of the ones where you get like the last couple of episodes and the first episode?
As far as I know,
with Demon Slayer, didn't they? I think
so. Yeah.
People were kicking off.
Was it Demon Slayer?
There was something that they did it on, and people was kicking off. And they showed the last episode in the first. So no, it was Dandadan. They did it to Dandadan. They showed like the last episode in the first 3 episodes of Dandadan last season. And I think some people were kicking off about it, and it's like, yeah, it literally advertises that is what it was. Like, why are you kicking off? It literally tells you that's what it is. Like, it doesn't say anything else.
Written on the tin, mate. That beans.
Yeah. Recap movie, and they're still willing to watch it, unlike the first one in 2023. Yeah, I think it's a recap movie.
Oh, okay, so it should be a recap. Okay. I thought it was just like a separate. I thought it was like a film as part of.
The last I could be wrong. The hidden inventory / premature death, which I'm pretty sure. Also, I thought when I saw it in half of season 2, it's just the episodes I'm walking out the theatre. Oh well, they're not adding any new scenes for the plot. It's just the original episodes, but with a few extra scenes.
Ah, okay.
So like the first 6 episodes of season 2, where it's like the flashback stuff. I think it's
Yeah,
that
they're just
in a
gonna do that.
movie form. Yeah,
Ah, okay.
I'm not fussed about that. It'll be cool to watch it, but I'm more focused on like the Chainsaw Man thing is a
Yeah, Chainsaw
continuation
Man.
of the season, innit? It's like the
Yeah.
next arc, so we have to watch that, the Reze arc or whatever it's called. So that'll be sick. But yeah, what do you want to talk about? Should we get on Sakamoto or Gachi actor slash Gachikuta slash something?
Let's do Gachi.
Gachi episode 10. The first thing I put is wait, the pen tool instrument can turn into a tattoo gun. Sick.
Yeah,
So
I thought it was
I'll
a
be
bit cool
tattooing
as well.
knobs on people out with that bad boy.
Yeah, while they're asleep.
On the forehead or something.
But we get so they go to so Thingy gets a new mask, doesn't he? In this one, Rudo gets his new mask from
Yeah.
this madman
Mate,
called
they've all got
August.
sick masks, haven't they? They're proper cool, mate.
So sick, mate.
Love them.
And he goes, and then Rudo's like, "How did you get my measurements?" Oh, I did it while he was asleep. Proper creepy guy creeps in his room and like, measures his face while he's asleep. Mad that.
Oh, so funny, mate.
That is mad.
He made me laugh so much. I literally snuck into Rudo's room once asleep to take his measurements. Getting his inside leg measurement and that was fast on, mate. What a weirdo.
But as they're on the way back to the headquarters, Engine takes Rudo to this he's got him a little gift, hasn't he? And they're going to they're going to a warehouse and there's like loads of scrap meat. So he's in his element, mate. Is like
proper skip rat, isn't he?
Proper going through it all up. But we find out later that he uses these as weapons as well, doesn't he? So he's picking up his little weapons and stuff as well because he uses it for his.
Yeah. So there's like a little TV, wasn't there? Something came on the TV, and I don't know if it was like a sneak peek of the gloves past, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, that little scene came on. It was quite interesting. I was like, "What's going off here, then?"
But Rudo's mask, mate, looks so sick.
It's so cool, isn't it?
I love this world, red and yellow, red and yellow. But we see other people's masks as well,
yeah.
Sick. I think we've got like a reindeer one or something.
It's mad, isn't it? But yeah, I really do love the creativity in this, like with the virtual instruments, for example, as well. Like teaching us about different abilities in them. Obviously, some of them are stretched. Don't get me wrong, but especially with Rudo, see what they can come up with, like other items. So they've got this a point where, like you said, he went to this skip, he went to this thing, and he picked up these different items. It's like, oh, what are they going to do with this item or this item or this item? We're always going to be getting something new with him, which I think is quite interesting. As opposed to you've got the same I don't know, Kamehameha or whatever from Dragon Ball Z or even in Naruto you've got your Rasengan and you got most shows you've got your typical set of abilities. Whereas this it almost is that is the ability, but visually it's always going to seem different because you're always going to have different instruments and stuff. So I think that's really cool.
And this mission where they're going, obviously looking for that girl who can knows between the sphere and the ground. Obviously, she's seen it all, knows how to get to it, to and fro. It's a place called Penta, and when they go, they have a bit of a warm up battle, don't they? They have some monsters, trash beasts approaching. They look a bit like desert scorpions. Then we get all the different characters doing their thing. You got Engine doing the Octo Shredder, sick move, mate. Rudo uses the trash he collected as weapons, and in this part he uses a keyboard. And he uses keyboard. It batters this monster. Before he gets murked off, he imprints asshole on it. I thought that was pretty funny. I can remember that.
But yeah, that's what I mean. He's got an old computer keyboard, but they've made it look visually really cool, haven't they?
It's just the fact that he puts asshole on the monster. That proper taunt before it dies. But yeah, we have the girl they're looking for approach through the desert. Proper freaky, mate, creepy, proper creepy. And she goes, "Oh, can we talk somewhere a little bit safer out of the sandstorm or whatever?" out of the way of the monsters and stuff, and then it literally the episode ends on it where we find out it's a trap. We see Engine like collapsing, and then I think it's like some witch or something sitting in a chair.
Yeah, he's like
Like
spewed
they're
water and passed
taking
out,
it.
hasn't he?
Yeah,
Because you maybe like poisoned Engine or something. I'm not too sure,
yeah.
but bit naughty,
But
really.
yes, very deceiving.
Bit naughty,
It's a
mate.
good old, big old trap in it. Classic trap, mate.
Oh, yeah,
But
and
yeah,
it's another one. It's one of them. This is one of them shows where I'm enjoying, but it's difficult to say too much about because there's not
yeah.
that much stuff happens. Like it's a lot of stuff where you just watch it, like they go to a skit, like the trash heap type thing.
And the fighting as well. Literally, you need to watch it to
Yeah,
see it.
I feel like we're
Um,
slowly progressing, and obviously we're going to learn a lot more about his gloves or that set of instruments because obviously there's got to be something like that pen. That pen's not a normal instrument, so there's got to be something else in the world that's creating these more powerful instruments, or something's happening. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Or hmm,
yeah, man.
sick though. I'm loving it.
I'm intrigued to see what comes next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
What
buddy.
more's open up in the world? Right, let's talk about Sakamoto Days. What are we saying?
Sakamoto Days Part 2, Episode 10. Kaji, this new guy we get introduced to, he's still like
Sick.
really nervous about having any input, even though he'd actually massively helped them with some of the info on Gaku. Like just being some guy who's asleep and being controlled, like in some mad VR robot suit. But some of the bits that did make me laugh in this was like on Gaku's side, where he's like, because he's on a VR, he can't see what is in front of him, so he's like banging his head on walls and stuff, and like it's just like that in front of them, like Shin and stuff. Just like everyone's like, what's he doing? Like, bang my head. Like
I like the
this
bit
room's
where,
too small. He needs to reset his boundary, mate. He needs to get on the VR settings and needs to reset his boundary, bro.
get around with that. But I do like talking of that bit you just mentioned. I do like the bit where he's swimming like later on, and in the shade you see him on the floor like that. And
Oh, that was so funny, mate. That was funny.
I catch him. I was like, "What are you doing?
What
I'm
are you
swimming."
doing? I'm swimming, mate.
It's on the floor like that.
Oh, that was so good.
He looked like he was spazzing out. But yeah,
But
this
like,
Kachi guy, he's sick into like.
yeah, like what? There's a couple of things that made me laugh. So Shin telling him Kaji, like, look, mate, I can hear you whining. I'm clairvoyant. I can like read your mind.
Yeah.
And then him going, okay, follow my lean. And I was like, what? And then even Gaku's like, did he say follow? Like,
It's like fall my lean or
follow my
and
lean.
it was up to it zooms to their faces, doesn't it? Like, what?
Follow. But yeah, he's just dead nervous. But obviously, he's found out like any game, there's like a slight input lag. So signal can't be great on that little beach, like wherever they are. So obviously, anytime Gaku makes a move, there's like a slight input lag on when it actually happens, which I thought was really cool because this Kaji guy's got really good hearing, hasn't he? Like super sick hearing.
I like the bit where he like kind of intunes the sounds. He learns people's sounds and he learns Shinaya's whatever is being controlled by Gaku. And then now he knows their moves precisely, and he starts to hit him back with that same strikes. But then that Kashima guy's like, "Oh, do you want? We could try it out with some of my music." And then Gaku's like, "Nah, mate, your music's crap." What?
He's like dead defensive about it, isn't he?
It's just that proper like them little bits. I love it. I love that. That proper taunts.
Oh.
It's like, I'm not being funny, but we go to different booths at the karaoke and stuff like that. You have different songs. Yeah.
But yeah, like I say, Kaji's pretty cool. I feel like Shin's really been at like the forefront this back end of this season. Like he's really been the star. I thought I've enjoyed seeing his character grow. But this Gaku guy's an absolute animal, isn't he? Like he's so sick. But Big Boy Sakamoto appears, doesn't he? Sakamoto, mate, you forget because we've not had much of him, mate, recently. You just forget how good he is, mate. But like you said, that underwater bit, and it cuts back to Gaku on the floor playing with his arms and legs. It just made me laugh so much. But
I like
yeah.
we see how ruthless like Gaku is as well, because like in order to win, he like breaks that guy's body, doesn't he? The guy he's controlling breaks his body, and then starts unleashing these like sick, like furious moves. Nearly kills them both off. But like I say, Sakamoto saves the day, and that scene with Sakamoto fighting him. They look back on that old crash plane, but the music. I was laughing at the music, just like the music and all the funny bits where it's like whacking Gaku with like a passport in the mouth and stuff like that.
I like the part where he starts like spinning the plane tire dead fast and gets on it like a Segway. It's so ridiculous, and he just flies off it like a ram. It's proper stupid.
There's a bit as well, like they're both getting the plane, and he puts him in the pilot seat. He straps him in, does like a German suplex, man. That's what he did. Yeah, but the music as well. The music in that scene was so funny. Like it just went so well with it, and it just made me laugh.
It was good, mate. It was really, really good.
It's just a bit where he whacks him in the mouth with a passport. It's like, boom. But yeah, another funny scene. But yeah, he makes him off. Proper makes him off, mate. Kills him off.
Battered,
that poor
mate.
bloke who's asleep has been murked up.
Guess what, though, mate?
Final episode next week.
Final episode next week. We've got Lord of Mysteries has ended. Sakamoto Days and Dandadan both end next week.
Kaiju after that?
No, Kaiju. We're on like episode 9, I think, of Kaiju, aren't we? We've got a couple more weeks of Kaiju. Kaiju?
New title.
There's like 11, I think. So I think we've maybe got like 3 weeks left of Kaiju.
Thing is with Sakamoto, I don't know how it's going to end, because he's battered that guy now. What's going to happen next? Like,
oh yeah,
he's battered. Yeah, yeah. Like, where's he going to go next?
Well, he's got to batter him actually in person, I guess, hasn't he?
Yeah, but obviously they're far away at the moment, aren't they? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens, isn't it? But crazy scenes at the end of that episode.
So
crazy
funny,
scenes.
It's so ridiculous. Isn't it?
A bit like about the wheel where it just like flies up.
just proper ridiculous.
I think I was watching that scene. I was like, "What is going on here?" It's just mad.
Just like what?
So much stuff happens though. It's like really fast. Like so much stuff happens. Like, what the?
Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't watched it, watch it. It's so good. It's so funny. You'll enjoy it. I promise you.
Right, the final piece of anime we've got to speak about today is Kaiju number 8, season 2, episode 9. And I'm going to lead it off, mate. And lead it off with a bit of negativity, unfortunately. The end of the last episode, we saw like a samurai figure at like a shrine.
I was thinking about this earlier.
Why?
Yeah.
There was absolutely nothing about that in this episode at all. Like, what do you mean, bro? What do you mean? Why have you done a cliffhanger like that and not even hinted at it? Like, we've had nothing, bro.
This is what I said last week. I was like, when that happened, I was hoping that the move on, like the push that, so we see something else, not just like, that's it, show that, drop
nothing. It was.
I think like it will come back. I think it will come back.
I think it's probably going to be next episode, because this episode was like, not a filler, but like, we had like a few good moments. So like, Kafka,
big things, mate.
I loved how they aren't necessarily seeing Kafka as like a prisoner anymore or like a weapon. They've given him his phone back, etc. Like they're fully trusting of him again, which I thought was fantastic. Like really good to obviously have that guy back. But when he has like the voices in his head too, of people telling him to stay back, and obviously calling him Kaiju, like, oh, stay back, Kaiju, calling him a disappointment. You forgot like how hard he's had it, like through the obviously first season now. He's the nicest bloke, mate. Nicest bloke in the world, isn't he, as well? Like, he just wants to save people, loves his mates. Like, he's really, really good. And you get this really, like, wholesome chat with Ichi. And, like, Furuhashi sticks his head in as well. Like, I really like that. That was great. My note for that was, the boys are back. That's literally what I put. The boys are back, mate.
It's because it's in that scene, like, Ichi rings him, and he's like so like overwhelmed or whatever. He like clicks the
he accidentally declines it, doesn't he?
And then he rings on Fururashi's phone, and then he's like, "Oh, you answered to him, do you?"
No, I think it was it like Hikaru's phone or something that he's got or something. I can't remember. No, he rings off someone else's phone, doesn't he?
Fururashi, yeah. But I just want to tell everyone my favourite scene at the whole of this episode was the bit where Kafka and Hashina are fighting.
Yeah.
Kafka's getting stronger, mate, and he's like, "Oh, what do you reckon of this?" Then that punches at Hashina, and then Hashina's like, "So just bag him in." It gives him like a punching bag to hold, just like a Bruce Lee 1-inch punch, mate. Punches him. And you just see Kafka flying away,
Murks him, bro.
and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm going for lunch now." And he's like,
But yeah,
"What? You can't do that."
this was a massive setup episode. So Kaiju number nine's been working heavy in the background. There's loads of Kaiju appearing and disappearing. So like, I'm sure one of them as well. One of them is like a Wednesday Addams version of Kikaru.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's like the big cauliflower, big brain ballerina one. Like it looked like Italian brain rot start one. That one is just murks loads of people off at the end. But I really liked the Kikaru part where she's following her mum's footsteps with number 4. I thought that was
oh
really
mate,
cute, like
that
really
was
good.
really
Yeah, it was like a really great scene.
that white kaiju outfit.
But one of my
Kaiju
favourite
forward.
ones here, mate, is the Mina and Kafka little chat about their childhood and stuff. But that was like a
Yeah,
really touching, like really sweet, cute moment as well. Her telling him that he doesn't have to bear the burden alone anymore. You get all these like flashbacks of like them when they were younger, and she's like, she's always like, oh, he was always the leader. Like even though he was scared, and even now as an adult, he's still got that same like fake smile, like oh, just trying to reassure people, like, oh, everyone's going to be fine. Like even though in reality he's worried and scared himself. And I thought that scene was really good as well because it shows that she is acknowledging him again, like, and obviously she is acknowledging that they are friends and they were friends, and yeah, it's just I thought it was a really nice moment for Kafka again because I love him, mate. He's a top
yeah.
bloke, isn't he? He's a top bloke.
And that bit with Kiku's dad as well inside the kaiju number 9,
Oh,
mate, it's still
mate,
fine. It's still fine.
he's
And
still going for it.
I'm hoping he like weakens the enemy from within. But it looks like he's fading out, mate. So I'm
Yeah, he
hoping.
was. He says it, doesn't he? He's like, look, I'm getting weaker and weaker. Like, I can't keep doing it. He's going to be. I don't know if he can, but we'll figure it out, mate. We'll see what happens. But we've got 3 episodes left for this bad boy. But yeah, this was definitely a setup episode. An episode to reassure Kafka, basically, I think. But I think shit is about to hit the storm. Like I say, on the last part of that episode, that cauliflower big brain ballerina one, mate.
Murks other people.
That attack that Kaiju did just murked off like 20 people like that, mate, like instantly. It was like chain lightning. They all just got like fucking something through their head. I don't know. They're all done.
Yeah, that bit as well. The bit where she does it in that Shinjuku like shopping district. I've been there, mate. That shopping street, mate. I've been there, mate.
Been there, done that, mate.
There's literally like a Tamagotchi shop, like literally like to the left of that sign. And I went in it, mate. I didn't buy anything, but
You didn't buy it, mate, because you're frightened because you're a great big cauliflower ballerina, mate. You know that song.
But like going back to that bit he was on about earlier though, with Kafka, like when he gets his phone back, and it's like, oh, I don't know how people are going to view me. Like, it like kind of left. It ended on bad terms with him, didn't it?
Yeah, or in his head, didn't it?
Yeah, in his head, yeah. And then he turns his phone off. He's got like 99 messages, and his laptop's freaking out. Like, ah! But yeah, it was such as like a sweet moment that was.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Sweet
Really
moment
good
for
episode.
a great character. That question for you though.
I did enjoy it. I just don't know what this shrine like samurai bloke's all about. Also, this apparently is exactly halfway through the manga. So we've probably got like another. We might only need another season of this, you know. It's done.
Yeah.
Which would be sad. I'd like another 2, just because I like the show. I want to be talking about it for as long as possible. Do you know what I mean?
That Kikaru white kaiju number 4 outfit, mate, is so sick. There.
Mad, mate, mad.
So sick. And I love seeing the characters that we love getting all these like special powers and stuff, and like suits with extra power. Imagine Mina gets an outfit, kaiju suit. Imagine that Mina gets one.
Badass, mate. Maybe she's not compatible. Maybe she'll get number 9.
I think it's mentioned in this episode that they're getting all the kaiju weapons ready.
Yeah.
Like from different areas, getting ready to fight this big battle.
Yeah, I mean, what we got? So Narumi's got number 1. Number 2 is which one did Kikuru's dad have?
Oh, I think Kaiju Dai's got number 2, hasn't he?
So that's been absorbed by that. I think it's number 2. Number 2 or 3.
Kiku's got 4, 3. I don't think
Kiku's
he's got
got
3.
4. I don't know about 5. Uh, Ichi's got 6. And we've got 7, obviously. I don't know where that is. And then 8 is obviously Kafka. Ashina's getting
10.
10.
Uh,
We've got a couple left then, I think.
but like I said, the episode, like they're bringing them all together, so we might have some more characters that
Like
we
Power
know.
Rangers, mate, aren't they?
Just no
Morphin
Tommy.
time.
But yeah, oh mate, it's great to see all these characters getting different. So Mina might have one. Mina might get a suit.
She might get something. She's baddie, mate.
With that massive like sniper rifle, mate, doing bits.
Yeah, boy. Right, so we've got Alien Earth episode 7 and Peacemaker season 2 episode 4 to talk about. But before we do that, I think we should discuss what our plan is going forward in terms of anime or what we're doing. Because the problem is, right, we've got next week we're losing 2 more anime. So we'll be left with the week after we'll be left with Gachi Gachikuta, Gachi and Kaiju. That is all of the anime we've got.
Just call it Gachi.
Just call it Gachi. Gachi and Kaiju. That is the only anime we've got. And there's no point of starting any new anime until the beginning of October. So next week we're going to have Sakamoto, Dandadan, Gachi and Kaiju. And then we'll have the finale of Alien Earth and then another Peacemaker. Now the week after that will be 3rd of October. This will be releasing. So what we were going to be doing that week, we will only have Peacemaker, Kaiju and Gachi. But Marvel Zombies is coming out. So we're going to be watching all 4 episodes of Marvel Zombies. Because I assume they're going to drop that in one go. To fill the gap, essentially. And then Gen V's coming out. So we'll be talking about... Are we talking about that next week?
Yeah. We've got
so next week, episodes. Actually, we're going to be talking about Gen V, 3 episodes of that. So it'll only be an overview. We're not going to be in depth about it. We'll have an overview of that. And then we'll obviously follow that on week by week as well. So that'll pick up for Alien Earth missing. So we'll have Gen V and Peacemaker. So we'll have 2 hero-related things, which is pretty cool. And then the start. So when you're looking 10th of October...
I just want to add as well, we've got... we're going to discuss One Punch Man, aren't we? One Punch season 1 and 2.
We're going to have a little One Punch Man discussion.
On that as well. Yeah.
Because
at some point.
We're going to have My Hero season 8. That's coming out. R.I.P. Star and Stripe. Then the week after that, so the 12th. So we're looking probably mid-October. This will be One Punch Man season 3. Again, we'll still have Gachikuta, Gachi. I'm going to call it all 3. But that's it. So there's a few bits coming out. If anybody has any recommendations of a new anime coming out around fall season, autumn season, that's not like a season 2, season 3, that's a new thing, isn't Isekai, isn't Guna, let us know. Because there's one called Sander that I saw, which I think is the people by Dandadan, they can't animate it because they're working on that Sander thing. I think that's one of the things they're working on. And that comes out in October. Don't know what it's about. But essentially, if anyone's got any ideas, or if there's like an older anime that people want us to watch, catch up on with maybe a new season coming out at some point soon, we'll talk about. There's one called like One Dance or something. It's like a break dancing one or something I saw. I thought Grant would probably end up watching that bad boy. But yeah, if there's anything that's coming out that you want us to talk about, let us know, because we could do with some more, to be honest with you. But we've got a list of stuff of like goated ones that neither of us have watched, which we'll probably look at. But this Sander one, let's read the synopsis for it. The story starts with Sander, a second-year middle school student, getting attacked with a kitchen knife by his classmate, Fuyumura. While Sander couldn't make sense of the situation at first, he gradually came to believe that Fuyumura's actions were just mean acts stemming off from the latter having a peculiar puberty phase. That was actually all a misunderstanding. You know, he's seriously questioning if Sander is actually the descendant of a certain family. I don't know. Maybe we'll pick it up just for some bants, innit?
Yeah, I mean, if it's standard on people, it should be.
Action
banned.
mystery, it's classed as. Yeah, fuck it, we'll watch that. We're watching Sander, guys, so yeah. Stay tuned, I guess. Oh my days. But anyway,
I mean, we've got Gen V on. We've got Gen V to watch. We've got One Punch Man to
Gen
discuss.
V, One Punch Man.
Is that just 4 episodes or is it more?
What?
The Marvel Zombies.
It's just 4 episodes, yeah.
Is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll just smash all of it, mate.
Yeah. Might as well.
They'll only be they'll only be smaller episodes as well.
Shall we talk about Alien Earth then?
Yeah.
To live action now.
Alien Earth episode 7.
Episode
7. I've not got loads and loads of notes for this. I've tried to keep it pretty compact, like I have with Peacemaker somewhat. I've got probably a few more for Peacemaker, but not as much. But when they're like an hour long or whatever, this is like 45 minutes or something, it can get a little bit harder to do notes. And obviously, I don't want to just start speaking about everything that's happened in it. I thought I'd just pinpoint a little few things. So, Arthur's facehugger situation. That comes full circle. Chest burst moment. Blitzed him, mate. R.I.P. That's about... Like, that's one of my notes, literally. R.I.P., mate.
I like the bit as well, like, so the plan was with Arthur. He got the alien inside him, didn't he? And that guy, them lads slightly in that Smee or whatever his name is.
Mate, I felt so bad for them because the two guys who are acting there, mate, they're so innocent. Like the way they're acting is so kiddie, mate. It makes you everything so much sadder, doesn't it? Like, I feel really sorry for them, bro. Like, they're so good.
I'll put in my notes here. Like, I just want to say also, like, the acting from the hybrids in the series playing kids in adult bodies, mate.
They've done, fair play to them.
Notch, mate.
It's especially those two. Those two have done such a good job. The Slightly and Smee guys. They've done really, really good. I thought compared to
especially
the others.
That Smee guy proper acts like a kid, mate.
You honestly feel so sorry for him, don't you?
But, is that bit there? So the plan was to take Arthur, who's been the alien inside him, to Morrow at the beach. But the alien comes out, doesn't it? The chest burster comes out, runs off into the forest, and they just take this like body to the meeting point, this empty body. But they go on like a Lord of the Rings adventure, don't they, to get there? They go for like
you got like a raft and everything, bro.
That's what's going on with him. In Mordor, but then they finally get to the place, and Morrow's like, "I don't want that. It's just a carcass."
What do you mean? It's just a dead body, bro. Like, where's the alien?
Thanks for that, but yeah, I just want to ask you as well. Did you ever watch Bottom back in the day?
Yeah, classic, mate.
Yeah, you know the bold guy, Adam, out of this show who works for Bold Cavalier.
Yeah,
our Bottom.
Is
the
it?
Bold guy, isn't it? It is the same guy, mate. I looked it up. I was like, what? I was like, I need to speak to Ian about this. But
No way.
Yeah, so the bold guy, you know, the Adam guy, who was like working closely with Boy Cavalier.
Yeah,
it's the same guy.
Mate, I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, I saw it the other day.
I think it's because he's got a bit of hair, hasn't he? It spun me out.
The bold guy.
Blowing me down, it is as well.
Yeah. Same guy, yeah.
A.D. Edmondson. Legend.
Do a bit as well.
Legend, man.
Also,
R.I.P. Rick Mail. He died like 11 years ago, but he's a legend, wasn't
he? Yeah. So the Utani troops turn up at the island, SAS style, mate. Come out of the water. 2 groups, Morrow's in one of them. But the other team, not Morrow's team, but the other team, encounter Wendy and Nibs and her brother trying to escape, like through the forest. Ready to capture him, mate. Xenomorph flies out the trees, mate, at Jurassic Park. Murks off the whole squad. And then starts cozying up to and bonding with Wendy.
Mate, I don't know how I feel about that. You know, Wendy just randomly being able to talk to and controls. Like I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I like that part
I
of the story.
I said this a couple of episodes ago. Like, I don't like the idea of her talking to the aliens.
She's like, mate, she's controlling them, like literally, like
Yeah, like she's their queen, isn't she? Yeah.
yeah, like I don't really like that at all. It's cool watching them batter folk, but I don't like how she's just whistling at them,
Yeah.
like the pigeon woman from fucking Home Alone, mate. What do you mean?
But that's what I mean. Like I said that a couple of episodes. Like I don't like the idea because I saw this coming. I was like, I don't know if I like the idea of that. But it's too late now. It's happened. But that Cavalier guy's obsessed with the eyeball sheep, isn't he? Like sorts he realizes that the creature's intelligence and he wants to transport a human body. Well, he wants to transport that little eye thing into a human,
so it can talk, so they can talk to it. Yeah,
And
smart idea.
Wendy's brother's the possible candidate.
Oh, Joe. I hate him, to be fair. I don't like him anyway. Get in here. Well, he's took out big nibs, hasn't he?
I don't like nibs anyway, but yeah. Sure often.
Big bug-eyed nibs, mate. Don't you? She was the nutter anyway, she was.
Wendy releases the xenomorph in the cell. Comes out and murks all the scientists off. I was like, what the guy? I think one of them was having a cup of tea, mate. He just murked off, mate.
It's not that bad for him, mate.
Is that Yorkshire tea?
Didn't even get a chance to dunk his biscuit, bro. Done in straight away.
But yeah, so we find out as well, Kirsch, who's played by Timothy Oliphant, his character. We find out, like, throughout the episode, we're seeing him, like, watching the events of the lab and stuff. And, like, he's not doing anything about it. He's let it happen. And we find out that it was all like his master plan, because he wants to capture Morrow for a big showdown, mate. But he also wants the chest burster that was running around in the forest. So he's got both of them now. But he just, like, it's a bit weird, like, throughout the last couple of episodes, like, he knows about it. He's letting it all happen. You're like, why is he doing that? Is he against that boy Cavalier? But it turns out he isn't. He just wants to, like, get Morrow, capture Morrow, get back at Morrow, and also Utani. But yeah, Nibs gets murked out, mate. Murked out. Done. That bit when she grabs that guy's jaw, mate, and just crushes it, rips his jaw off, mate.
Mate, it was mental, that, wasn't it? So strong, aren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of hope the xenomorphs just playing with Wendy and they murk her off. Like, I don't like the fact that she's just like, oh yeah, xenomorphs, blah blah. Like, they should just pally with him. I don't like that at all. It makes no sense to me. That doesn't. Like, that's probably the worst part of the show. That is. But I like the fact that because of the xenomorphs in it a little bit more, it does feel like Alien a bit more. Like, I quite like the Cavalier guy. I like his idea of putting the eye into a human to see if it will talk.
Like his character.
I hate him. I hate him completely. But I mean, like, he's doing a good job because you hate him. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's one of them characters, isn't he? I feel like some parts are a little rushed in a sense, but I just can't. That Zeno thing will never sit right with me with Wendy, mate. I can't.
Mate, I saw it coming like 2 episodes ago, mate.
Yeah, it's just the first time she started talking to him, I was like, oh, this is a bit dodgy. But this episode just took the piss, mate, like proper.
Yeah, I saw it coming, mate. I knew it was going to go that direction, but to see it murking off people and stuff as it should do, I thought that was really good. But yeah, I feel sorry for that guy. You know, Arthur, poor guy, mate, gets murked off. He's like a really nice bloke as well.
Oh, he's a legend, mate. He is.
Throughout the story, he's been like trying to help people out. He turns the trackers off of all the hybrids and stuff. He offers a boat to Wendy and her brother. Ends up getting murked off, mate. Even when like he knows them 2 kids are lying to him on the beach. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, we'll go back and sort it out." Kind of holds their hands and stuff. Obviously, that's when the chest burster comes out. But I was like, "Oh, so bad for that guy, mate. So bad." It's a legend, mate. It's a legend.
He's a legend. It's even where what's his face was like trying to feed him with that face hugger on his face and stuff. Like, proper felt bad, mate.
Trying to give that energy drink, mate. Like, this will get you up and about, mate.
Yeah. But yeah, it's not a bad episode. See what happens next episode, finale, I think. I mean, they're probably not doing a second season at this point. I can't see it all ending now unless it just murks everyone off. I feel like they've set too much up with this second to last episode.
Season 2, mate. So that's definitely season 2, I bet you.
Yeah, it's got
Definitely.
to be, mate. If they finish it all in one episode, like that'd definitely be way too rushed. Like
I think Morrow and that Kirsch guy will fight in the next episode.
1v1.
Because that Kirsch guy is literally AI, isn't he? So he ain't got any emotions. Like, he sees that guy dead on the floor in the cell. You're the guy who got
Yeah,
murked off, mate. On a
not bothered,
fly.
mate.
Not bothered, me. Like, he sees all the stuff happening around him. He's not bothered because he's got no emotions. He's an
Banter,
AI.
innit?
He's there for bants, mate.
Just bants, mate. Right, Peacemaker season 2, episode 4. Banger of a show, mate. Love this show so much.
I might even watch it tonight, you know.
Love this show so much, mate. So this one's called Need I Say Door, and as the name suggests, it's heavily door episode essentially. Like it's a heavy door episode.
Yeah, it's pocket dimension door, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not as action packed as obviously last week, but we do get some answers and a lot of setup. The first thing we hit straight away here is a backstory. You get young Chris, Keith, and the dad, Oggy, are they're on this like hunting trip, aren't they? And
Haircuts, mate.
they're running into this alien, and he kills it. And mate, I felt well bad for that alien. You know the noise screaming, mate.
Yeah,
wow.
I'll put it on here. I'll put it on.
Yeah, like it was proper screaming with its guts hanging out, like so realistic, mate. I felt dead bad for it. And obviously the kid did as well. But yeah, he smacks his kid and blows its head clean off. But it has this like metal. I don't know what it is, like a briefcase. It's like a lunchbox, isn't it?
Yeah. It is, yeah.
So they steal that, and the door's there, isn't it? So that's obviously how they get this door to this pocket dimension. But yeah, he hits his kid and everything. Like, you can see why the kids are like that. I'm assuming that this flashback was for the main Oggy and the main Chris. Yeah, not the other dimensional Chris, because that dimension, they all love each other. They're like a proper, like, decent family. Like, they're in like a good unit, aren't they? So it's got to be this one, which makes sense. But I want to know how that dimension got the door as well. Then,
what makes me laugh as well, like in the Superman films, well, the newest Superman film, Lex Luthor's took years to get like a pocket dimension. They find it in the forest, mate. Bastard little creature, mate.
They're lucky, mate.
Look at the draw, isn't it? It's like getting them chord sets in Pokemon, mate. The God packs, mate. Yeah. I never get one, but other people have got them.
I never, mate. But yeah, Chris realises August is coming for the chamber, so they obviously want that door. So he bounces with Adebayo, and I quite like their dynamic. They're like proper Bezzy mates, aren't they? She's trying to keep him like, look, mate, come on. Trying to keep you a bit grounded. But obviously he's Peacemaker and he's a bit nuts, isn't he? So it's going to be chaos most of the time. The Economos guy, mate, he proper makes me laugh. He does. He proper rates it, doesn't he? He proper rates it. Him trying to store the Argus raid was so funny, mate.
That's the bit. It's the bit where that red saint guy, he eats that poo, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Poo. It sounds like a cracker when he's eating it. It's like getting all this, like, loads of information from it, like, oh yeah, I know it's been eaten. I know it's like diet and stuff like that. But the bit where he goes to shoot eagerly and like Economos like knocks him, he hits his head like rock, doesn't he?
He's like, oh, second eagle came out of nowhere, and he's like, oh, that's the alpha eagle.
It's like, how can that be the solitary creatures? That proper does. That proper knocks him out now, and he wakes up and he's like,
blood on his head.
He's like, oh, my third eye's been open. It's like, what? Like a big dent in his head. Funny, man. That was
proper
that was
good.
Brilliant.
But yeah, Rick Flag goes to see Harcourt. Obviously, Harcourt's been blacklisted by like every single government organisation, and he's basically saying, look, I can get you back on the list. I can get you back, but you've got to give us Peacemaker, and we'll get you in the good books. And yeah, she's literally like not got a TV or anything. She's had to sell TV, like pawned it off just to pay for bills. So she texts him and she's like, look, can you meet? I don't know what's going to happen, but the episode ends while she's sat on a bench. But we'll see what happens next, I guess, with that. But yeah, it's a bit slower, not a ton of huge fights, but there's some funny scenes, mate. They go to this like cabin.
Yeah.
And they go to this like old cabin, don't they? And it's like where his granddad was, Chris's granddad or whatever was. And they go to set the door up there, and obviously we've got Economos or whatever his name is trying to stall, and he's like, maybe I will use this. I've just got to plug this in, and then what does he do? He starts looking out the window or something, doesn't he?
Yeah, proper like I'm trying everything.
He's just taking the piss, mate. Proper taking the piss. But they managed to get this door set up in this other cabin, and it like blows up windows off the cabin, mate, doesn't it? Like proper batters this cabin up.
I like the bit as well, like when Peacemaker finds Eagly in his fridge, like trying to eat all that the cold ham and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, your food's over there, this is the human food or whatever. But then later on, Judo Master has a fight with Peacemaker in the forest. And like Judo Master's got some skills, but then when Peacemaker like launches
Like salami or something to his head, doesn't he?
and then he picks up money and just launches him into this tree, mate. Proper batters him, mate. And then there's that tumble. They have this tumble down this hill, and then he lands on Judo Master, murks him off, mate. He's not dead, but he murks him off.
It just fills him in because it's like John Cena in it, and he's about fucking 25 stone. Oh, but yeah, it's funny, mate. Like the Judo Master stuff was dead funny, mate. That Red Saint Wild, like he's so random. He is like he's so random. Like he's magic, mate. What's that all about?
Yeah, you find out because he talks about it with like waffle, doesn't he? He's like waffling.
Yeah, he's like proper got Native American like ancient rituals or some shit.
Yeah, he's proper got some magic, hasn't he? And he finds out where Eagly is. But there's the bit with Economist though is so funny, man. Like the bit where he tried to secret text Peacemaker, and then Peacemaker's like trying to read it. It's like, what? Like, trying to like decipher it, and then it's like, oh, he needs to get out of the house and stuff.
Yeah. One thing that I did like as well, you know, like with Peacemaker, like you get this moment where he's obviously talking to like Addy about why he likes this other dimension and all this other stuff, and he's like, it's like I was saying, he's like, oh, like my brother's alive. Harcourt wants me. I can pursue a relationship with Harcourt, and he's like, and over there, like I'm a hero, like because that's all he wants. Isn't he? Like deep down, I think he does want to be like a good person, doesn't he? Or Peacemaker does. And like I did feel really like bad for him. I was like, he just wants to be there, doesn't he? Like he wants that. It's that world is sick, mate. Everyone loves him. Everyone absolutely loves him in that world.
It's a bit of that Economist as well, like because like they're all arguing, aren't they, in the van and stuff like that, and like Argus and stuff. And then that Flurry like taunts him, and Economist like gobs in his face,
spit straight on him, doesn't
he? It was like proper man, like, how dare you spit on me? But yeah, it's so funny. All them little bits with like the different characters like in the van and stuff taunts. And like I think it's St. Wild calls Economist like Hagrid and stuff like that. So it makes like Harry Potter part of the universe and stuff like that. Yeah, it's so funny, man. I love it.
Proper funny. But like it's also got some really good moments as well. But yeah, he's obviously this Red Saint Wild bloke. He's done this mad ritual. He's located them where they are. He's managed to follow the eagle, hasn't he? And he's located the cabin, so he'll end up there looking for the eagle. And Harcourt is waiting for Peacemaker, but I don't know how that's going to play out. Do you reckon she's actually going to sell him out, or I don't know? Because like she was saying, even all the Rick Flag stuff, he was like, oh yeah, but he killed Rick. It's like, yeah, because Waller told him to. Like he had no choice. It's like, well, he did, but it didn't. He was part of the Suicide Squad. He literally had something in his head that could blow his head up, like if he didn't do what she said, sort of thing. So, I
think what's going to happen is obviously, I don't know. I think all those what they call like the kids or whatever, you know, that little meeting, that little gang they've got together.
Yeah,
I can't remember what it's called, but I think they'll all like form their own team eventually, and then just like go against Argus or whatever. But I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
But yeah. Excited to see what happens, but yeah, loving the show, mate. I think you've got to remember that Red Saint Wild guy is going to go to the cabin.
He's going to the cabin regardless, so he might cut him off, and then he might not get to see Harcourt anyway. Oh no, because he's already left, I think, hasn't he?
No, it's there. Yeah, it's there. It's there, isn't it? But yeah, Vigilante had to get the door from B&Q, didn't he?
Yeah, I love it. I had Vigilante rolled up. It's like, oh. Adebayor's already here. Like, I feel as though sorry for him because he does feel like he's left out all the time, doesn't he?
But it's seen a bit where he's like, Yeah, I already knew about this pocket dimension. Me and this guy were like bros on it. That's why we're
Yeah.
trying to get one from her. And
Yeah, I've already been
I
in
love
there.
the show,
Yeah, I
mate.
already know about it. We're bros. We're bros. Oh, yeah,
The
that's
thing is
it.
with all the thing is with all the comedy as well. Like, it's all written by James Gunn in it, so it's proper funny, mate. Like, he knows how to do a good show, mate.
Yeah, he's just cool, mate. He's just a cool guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Let's be honest, he's a cool guy.
Just a cool guy, mate. Just a chill guy.
Should we tell everyone what we're going to do next week then? Prepare
I
their
mean, we
minds.
technically already have, haven't we? But we'll tell them again, mate. We'll tell them again. Sakamoto Days, Part 2, Episode 11, Finale. Dandadan, Season 2, Episode 12, Finale. Gachi, Episode 11. Kaiju number 8, Season 2, Episode 10. Alien Earth, Episode 8, Finale. Peacemaker, Season 2, Episode 5. And then we'll also have Gen V. It's going to be a lot to watch that, mate. YOLO.
Unless we do Gen V the week after.
Yeah. All too far
Let's do it
behind
next
them,
week,
won't we? Well, we'll see. We'll see. If we can only get one or
It's
two episodes in, we'll
isn't
get
it?
1 or 2 episodes in. But yeah, we're aiming for some Gen V as well. So
And then One Punch Man at some point, obviously before season 3.
yeah, and we're also going to watch all 1,000 episodes of One Piece before next week.
Yeah.
As soon as I'm back up to date with MHA, I'll be back on One Piece. I've got my video done for Thriller Bark, so I'll upload that probably this weekend. And then I'll be on the next arc, which I don't even know what arc comes after Thriller Bark. I'll have to look. It's been a while since I've watched any. But yeah, I'll be back on that. I'm making regular videos for that, hopefully, as well. So yeah, as always, we appreciate you listening, appreciate you watching, appreciate you subscribing, liking, viewing our TikToks, getting on Instagram. And yeah, as always,
Godspeed.
peace and prosperity.
Have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.
We love you, and we shall catch you next time. Boom!
Bye.